Young warriors. My mission to you is to encourage you to seek the virtues of excellence. Think of them as your eulogy virtues, rather than pursue the traits of success. Your resume. It's my mission. Because I believe that once you become just grounded in the virtues of excellence, now it finds you. And I also believe that done daily, success will find you as well. Young warriors, this is my mission, this is my objective. And now it becomes your choice. It's been a little while since we spoke. I wanted to try to stay away intentionally from January 1st because I didn't want somebody to come think like, oh, he's going to come and talk about New Year's resolution. Well, kind of close. Not New Year's resolution, New Day resolution. I'm convinced, it's my belief, that excellence is not something that you own. You don't just, all of a sudden you catch it and you've got it and you contain it and you've got it. Excellence, I've learned, is something that is rented. It's leased. You don't sign a long-term contract because I believe that the rent, the lease is due daily by one's actions. Young warriors, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about inch wide, mile deep. And I want to explain something here. I'm going to use my version of a smartboard. What this is just an example of compound interest where they show the module and they show the penny doubled. 1, 2, 4, 8, and it goes down, and then day 30, day 31, depending on where you start, you end up with $11 million. All this is it kicked on its side in the form of a timeline. Now, I want you to understand that I'm talking about daily activity, day after day after day after day after day after day, to find the few things that matter. Now, I've got a lot of things I want to say, and I'm going to try to be as brief as I can, but I want you to follow me. Excellence is acquired on a daily basis. And then guess what? The feet hit the floor tomorrow morning, and guess what? You've got to earn it again. So by showing this, what I want to do is I want to explain the red line here, that's the goal. In this case, it's $1 million. This here shows the days, doubling, 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 doubling. And as you see, on a timeline, it looks like you're going through and you're making all this effort, but you're not getting any closer to your goal. But you are. You are. And it's only through disciplined effort, without missing a day, doing the few things that matter, inch wide, mile deep, where eventually you hit pay dirt. Now, why is this important? Because I don't want you to look, is a New Year's resolution. I don't want you looking that far in advance. All I want you to think about is today. What can I do today? Because this is what I've learned. The activity here is no different than here. The activity is the same. Nothing changes other than the compression, the discipline of daily effort. I talked about Carl. I did that intentionally because now I can use this example. See, Carl was world class. And I wanted to be world class. As I said last time, Carl didn't train any more than me. In fact, I would even be so bold to say, I'll just say this, I trained definitely as much as Carl, hinting that I probably trained even longer than Carl. Then what's the difference? Well, I finally have learned after the fact, being able to look back. At the time I was asking, what is he doing that I'm not doing? What's Carl doing to get the results that he got, that I'm missing out on? And similar probably to you, in your quest for whatever it is you're trying to aspire to, and you're holding yourself up, your effort up to the outcome of somebody else. And I'll tell you the same thing that I've told myself now. Nothing. Carl's not doing anything that I'm not doing. But now let's change the batting order of the words. Now ask yourself, in my case here, what am I doing that Carl wasn't? See, that's the key. Because me, even though I was doing the few things, that mattered, I was smudging the line. I was stretching that inch wide. Carl wasn't. I was under the impression that more is better. I've learned more is not better. More is simply more. I look back and I was trying to do as much as possible. And I've learned that doesn't work. Now, I should do as little as necessary, not as much as possible. As little as necessary. Young warriors, there's no magic and there's no learning that will replace the simple act of doing a few things that matter daily, day after day, after day after day. Oh, Mark, you don't get it, man. I've been doing this for this long. I get it. No, I do get it. Stay the course. Don't listen to the white noise. Don't listen to the chatter. Don't listen to innovation. Don't listen to the greatest and newest things that will improve. Stay the course. See, focus is not just drilling on what you have to do. Focus, true focus, is learning what not to do. Learning what not to do. Here's my challenge. Young warriors, do as little as necessary, not as much as possible. Do the few things that matter. See, you can Google that. But now stay the course. Understand that results don't show up quickly. Results, they have to be earned daily, day after day after day after day. And never forget that the effort here, when you all of a sudden you hit that spike, is no different than you made here. It's the same thing daily. Do as little as necessary, not as much as possible. And my closing challenge to you is to do just that. Find the few things that matter and trust and trust and trust and trust and trust that world-class results will follow. Here's the quote. It was the St. Francis who said, "Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible. And suddenly, you're doing the impossible." Young warriors, I believe in you. Look, it's my mission. It's my mission, what I said earlier, and I stand by that. But I believe in you. And I also believe that you're going to face dragons. I'm going to go ahead and send you on your way here. But I'm going to say this, when it comes to dragons, look, I don't minimize the severity of them. I don't downplay the immenseness of dragons. But I'm sure not going to give them permission to dominate. They're bullies. But they're invaluable resources because by overcoming them, you stay the course. You stop listening to the white noise. And you get out and you change this world. Look at this. I haven't talked with you for about a month. You get me all worked up. I'm going to have Mama take me out for a blizzard. I'm proud of you. I'm out.